FDA is not bound to the committee's recommendations. Why should it be?
So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Robert. If this is your first time tuning in. So today we're going to give you guys another update on the garden going on here. So we've already pulled some veggies off the plants. I'm going to go ahead and show you what they look like today. They're absolutely huge. They look really good, really healthy. We picked a couple. We also have some in here. We left a couple since it is for guests as well. But of course we did pick a few for us. The cantaloupes are really starting to come along. They've really started to vine out. Watermelons as well, they're really vining out. Tomatoes, we have a bunch of tomatoes about dime size and smaller. So we're gonna have a bunch of tomatoes coming soon. The chilies, they haven't started flowering yet, but the plants are getting bigger themselves. Corn is about a little past waist high on me, so that's really good. Squash is absolutely ginormous and monstrous, absolutely huge squash. Cucumbers, they are producing a bunch of cucumbers as well. Sunflowers are getting big. They already have the heads forming, so they should be blooming here within the next week or two. Most of them should be. And the onions are growing. Everything's doing well. I mean, with the rain and everything, and then we also have the automatic watering setup. Everything's doing really well, thank God. So we're just going to give you a quick rundown and show you the plants and show you the fruits and vegetables we've already cut off. I guess they picked. And yeah, if you like these videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, we're going to just show you the veggies. So these are them, guys. I don't even know if this camera does it justice, but let's just put my foot close to these things here, just for comparison. So there's my foot compared to this guy. This is my hand compared to this guy. And look at this one. This one's probably like 16 inches long or so. It's freaking huge. This one's a long freaking zucchini. They're massive. And then we also have the cucumbers. Cucumbers, they're not so big. These are the smaller ones. These are the pickling cucumbers. We have the straight 8s that we're also growing. Those haven't given us cucumbers yet, so we're waiting on those. But yeah, absolutely massive fruits or veggies. And so these are all the watermelons. We leave all the weeds around them just so mainly that they can protect the watermelons once they do start dropping watermelons, so the sun doesn't just eat them up, because it does get hot here in Texas. So I haven't seen any watermelons yet. We have flowers but no watermelons yet. So that's pretty much what I've been waiting on, is just these watermelons. That's one that I'm really excited for. And then again, we left all these sunflowers. These are wild sunflowers that just grew in the garden, but we're leaving them here to provide some shade for the plants. And these are all just wildflowers that are growing. Cantaloupes. And then these are the straight 8s that have not produced anything yet, but they got a couple coming in there. So just being patient and waiting. Same thing, cucumbers, and then we jump over to the cantaloupes. And as you can tell, just a bunch of flowers on these cantaloupes. So it's looking good. And squash in there. And there's still some that we didn't even pick. There's a couple there, there's a couple in there, and then all in here, well, there's plenty of in there too. But the plants are probably about 2.5 feet, maybe 3 feet tall, of the squash plants, so they're huge. These are all the pickling cucumbers. They are also doing pretty well. These are the ones that are producing a lot of cucumbers that we can come out here, you know, every 2 days and usually take off some cucumbers off of these. More cucumbers, and then we start going over to cantaloupes. Cantaloupes are doing well. The sun does get to them, but other than that, they're still doing well. They're still blooming and producing a lot of flowers, so that's good. Look, we got some bees pollinating them. And then, yeah, the rest of the cantaloupes. And then these corn plants were damaged really, really bad during the rainstorm we had. The wind was absolutely crazy. They're starting to produce these little guys here. So they're getting ready to start pollinating their little kernels. But yeah, these things are pretty huge. They are about yay big, a little past waist, about stomach, mid-stomach to me. That one's a little bit taller, probably closer to chest high over there. But yeah, these got really damaged during the wind. They were all just knocked down and laid over, kind of like that one over there. But now they've kind of regained their strength, and now they're standing back up again. So these are all the carrots. Carrots are doing very, very well. See what they look like. Yep, they're looking good. And these are all our sunflowers. And they have the heads already starting to pop out in there. More. Oh, look at that little insect. More sunflowers. And then, yeah, nothing sprouted up on this little row there. And these are our onions. The onions are doing well. Still have a little bit more growth to do, but they're getting there. And then we have our chili plants. The chili plants, like I said, they're doing good. They're growing. We're having a hard time with those chili plants, with the insects just cutting them down because they were so small. Now they're growing. They've taken root to the ground. Oh look, we actually have some chilies getting ready to. I haven't seen these, so we do have some chilies starting to come in. So now they're starting to hopefully start producing chilies here soon. So that's exciting. Looking forward to that. And then again here, we had the issue with these bugs cutting down our chili plants. And then we have all this beautiful, beautiful corn again. Corn is so nice. So freaking nice. Then we have our tomato plants. These are our cherry tomatoes. We have a bunch of them. They are producing tomatoes kind of all over the place. So this is really good. A bunch of bunch of tomatoes. All in there. Gonna have a bunch of them there. Bunch of them right in here. But yeah, we got a bunch of tomatoes. It's looking good. Very promising. Very, very promising. Bunch of them right in here. And then our last row is our big boy tomatoes. These are also starting to produce tomatoes as well, so we're gonna be loaded up with tomatoes here pretty soon, guys. And this one, maybe you can kind of see them there, but they're doing really, really well. This one has a bunch of them also. But yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap up the quick little update on the garden. Again, everything is doing really well. Actually, I'll show you real quickly this head on this one, on this sunflower. Look at this. Freaking huge, massive. So I'm excited for those. Those are gonna be pretty cool to kind of eat the sunflowers off of that. But yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy this content. Comment down below, how are your guys' gardens doing? Interested to see how y'all's are doing as well. Ours has really had some growth because of the rain lately, so a little blessing in disguise. The wind damaged a little bit of the plants, but they came right back up, so not a big deal. But yeah, without further ado, be careful, be good, take care, and God bless. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.